Brendan Rodgers believes big game player Moussa Dembele can silence talk of a Rangers title challenge at Ibrox this Sunday. The Frenchman terrorized their old firm rivals with 5 goals in 5 meetings last season. Although the striker is yet to score in an Old Firm game in the current campaign, Rodgers suspects he is back to his best after the background noise over a big-money January move abated. "I think he is a big-game player," Moussa said the Parkhead boss. "The players need to do it at Celtic in every game. But certainly in those big games he has always come up trumps and shown his qualities." Dembele's poor display in the last meeting of the bitter Glasgow rivals heightened speculation he would leave in the last window. However, in an admission that talk of an £18 million move to Brighton messed with the striker's head, Rodgers believes the 21-year-old is now back in a good place mentally. "I think the background noise has gone. That's absolutely key for any player. I think what you see is a young player free now in his mind to focus on his strengths. When he is that, he is a real handful. He was terrific in the game here against Zenit. In the game over there he played very well when the team, collectively, was not at its best. Against Aberdeen he showed his power. And now he is just moving as I would expect. You have to work really hard. You have to have an intensity, and we see that in his game now. He is using his strength, his power, and is a top-class young striker." Dembele's campaign began with a recurrence of the hamstring injury which curtailed his involvement at the end of last season. Addressing concerns he is prone to muscular ailments, Rodgers added, "The unfortunate thing, especially with dynamic and fast players, is they can tend to have that issue. Moussa had a few, and you are always trying to monitor it. But there are various reasons for that. He has worked very hard to get his level of fitness right, and now he looks much better. He started the first part of last season, and it was very good. The second part was unfortunate. He was injured for a lot of that period. He started the season a little bit like that, but it could be the second part of the season he comes alive. But there is no doubt he has that hunger and energy back in his game. It's very important for us. Meanwhile, Graham Murdy believes there will be a queue of players at his door presenting their case for involvement against Celtic on the weekend. Likely to have the vast majority of his squad available for selection, the Rangers boss faces a number of dilemmas in key areas. Jason Cummings bagged his first career hat-trick against Falkirk last weekend, and would seem to be one of the men in possession of the jersey. But Murdy anticipates others in his high-flying squad will believe they've also earned the right to start, and won't be shy about stating their case. "I am not worried about it, team selection," he said. "I have been up all night, because that is just my thing. I watched the game back, and had a look at a few things that were concerning me and annoying me. I am quite relaxed regarding the weekend. I'm sure I will have a few people knocking on my door saying they want to be involved, and Jason Cummings will probably be at the front of that queue. People have been desperate to get on the pitch, and this is the game everyone wants to be involved in. I have no doubts that whoever I put on the pitch will be motivated and ready to go. It's just making sure we get the blend right. Out injured since September, Lee Wallace played 90 minutes behind closed doors against St Mirren on Tuesday. Michael O'Halloran got Rangers' only goal in a game featuring fringe players Joe Dodoo, Fabio Cardoso and Nico Kranjcar. Jamie Murphy is also thought to be winning his battle to shake off a foot knock sustained against St Johnstone. The weight of numbers at his disposal gives Murdy a number of headaches as his side seek to inflict an Old Firm defeat on Brendan Rodgers for the first time, but he's by no means complaining. The competition for places is something this team has been built upon in the past. I look at the great squads who have all played in this game, and you knew if you weren't playing well, or the manager wanted to change it for a tactical reason, then he could go change it, and the person coming in would be right on top of their game. We want that here.